Pride at Casey County High School. I'm Hannah.
And I'm Chloe, and we'd like to welcome you to the WREB News, bringing you all the latest in Rebel Nation.
Our lead story for this week is our homecoming recap brought to you by Caitlin Russell, who spoke to our homecoming king and queen, Kaylee Todd and Noah Pennington.
Hey CCHS, I'm filling in for Caitlin Russell. Last week was homecoming, and before the football game kicked off, we crowned Kaylee Todd and Noah Pennington as homecoming king and queen.
The best part of the experience is probably being on the 50-yard line, getting our names called, and seeing the reaction of all our loved ones and family members.
We wanted to say thank you to everyone, and we greatly appreciate it.
Congratulations to both of them for winning. We can't wait for Kaylee Todd to come back and crown a 2024 homecoming queen. Now this is Anna Kelly, back to the studio.
Thank you so much, Caitlin, and now a look at the rest of homecoming week 2023.
Certainly one to remember. In other news, students across Casey County High School will be taking common assessments. Landon Long has that story.
Hey Casey County High School, this is Landon Long. Next week we will be taking our common assessment test. To learn more about this, talk to our curriculum coordinator, Amy Thompson.
So we will be taking our common assessments starting next week. Students are going to log into their Clever account and go to EdgeElastic. Teachers have created these common assessments. So the purpose of the common assessments, it's going to cover your curriculum map, everything you've learned in each of your core classes from the beginning of school up to this point. So the teachers have gone in and created these tests so that the questions cover those standards. So the most important information that your teachers are going to learn from your common assessments will be how you have mastered that content. So if they have taught the X number of standards from the beginning of school up until now, once they assess you just over those standards, they're going to know the standards that they need to reteach, students that are struggling with certain concepts, or if you're ready to move on. Now we'll turn around and take these common assessments again 2 more times this school year. So the second round of common assessments that'll come sometime in the middle of the year will cover everything that's being taught from this point to that point, and then the third round will be the last third of your content for the year.
Our final story for this week is our athletics with the sophomore classes win in Powder Puff football last week.
Hey guys, last Friday we witnessed a Powder Puff game between the sophomores and the seniors. We spoke to some of the players about the game. What did you see that got Mia the touchdown?
I seen Mia running her route in a big gap in the middle of the field.
What allowed you to get the interception at the end of the game to seal it?
I was there when the throw was supposed to go to Gata.
What allowed you to get open in the game?
Me running my routes quickly.
What were you thinking going into the game?
I was just nervous about beating the seniors.
What did your coach tell you at halftime?
To run the right routes.
What allowed you to be successful on the field?
Aslan seeing me and getting me the ball.
What were your key points coming into the game?
Our main focus in the beginning was for our offensive line to protect Aslan so that she would be open to pass the ball. I knew our running backs and receivers were fast enough to outrun the senior class, so that wasn't a concern. I just needed to keep Aslan safe.
So, what allowed you to be successful at the end of the game?
Mainly, I have to say our defense. Our defense was ready each play. We didn't have a set play for our defense. Our girls were very knowledgeable of what to expect and were ready to stop the ball.
Congratulations to the sophomore class. Now back to the studio.
That's it for this week's edition of WREB News. I'm Hannah.
And I'm Chloe. We hope to see you at tonight's football game when we'll be honoring the senior football players. Have a great weekend, Casey County.